Welcome to the Madness Collective. My name is Crescent. My co-host is Antoine.
Hey,
um, we might both be off, but I know I'm gonna speak for myself. I'm way the fuck off tonight, so it is what it is. Hey, if you are tuning in for the first time, we are the Madness Collective. We recap the headlines as best we can. It's a Monday. We'll see what goes down. Okay.
yeah, that's
Hi
all we can
Antoine, how you
do.
doing?
I'm still, I ain't been right since I got back from Chicago, so it should go without saying. Until I tell you I'm right, until I tell you I'm on, I'm off until otherwise, notified. So
That's fair.
it's gonna be at least another week. I'm pretty sure.
And also, I just got my hair braided and it's my birthday week. So my birthday's on Friday and it's a lot happening. So that's why I'm off. That's what I'm gonna say anyway. That's what I'm gonna blame it on. Yeah. So tonight, in terms of headlines, and I may have missed some shit because I haven't had MSNBC on like all day, which does not happen for me. So, hey Karen, what's up, Sarah? So, okay, challenge niggas. Zendaya's movie came out over the weekend and it's called Challengers. However, there was a movie poster going around last Friday. Did you see it? I sent you those. I sent you the tweets about it. I think like on
oh,
Friday.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
And I mean, we could give them, we could get them the visuals so that they know what this is.
So we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. And then there is a dog killing governor who is vying for a VP role. How about that? Barr the coward or Barr the B word, but I feel like that's a little bit aggressive. But I mean, it fits. New York Times versus President Biden. Like, how can you be a president beefing with like a major publication? I'm not mad at it though. The 2024 Prom or White House Correspondents' Dinner. And then who is safer? If you had to be trapped in the woods as a woman, would you rather be trapped with a man or with a bear?
Y'all need to stop playing. That was the dumbest question I've ever heard.
What the responses to it? So
they're liars. All the motherfuckers are liars.
We gonna talk about it. Hey Colin, what's up? Yes, the news is never ending. In fact. So, like, case in point, I don't know what happened in the trial today. I mean, he's guilty, so whatever. But yeah. look, Antoine. Look, I'm a lawyer on paper, so technically, he's not guilty. He's innocent until proven guilty. Blah blah blah. I guess. But somebody already went to jail for this, Michael Cohen. So.
And Michael Cohen told us he got like some surprises or some shit, didn't he? He said something. Mm-hmm. He alluded to that. Like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
He said stuff coming. So check for it. Okay, so on Friday when I was prepping for the show, I saw this fake movie poster. And I didn't know it was fake at the time. I saw this movie poster and all the like tweets that I saw were like, see, this is what happens when you don't have black people in the room. We all setting up marketing. Like everybody was like, yo, what is this?
This justifies the need for DEI. This justifies it. Yeah.
Right. So come to find out, it was fake. Look, thank God, because it was alarming.
Yeah.
And then, oh wait, the article I included had some jokes in it.
I honestly think, because it's a black woman that allegedly, because this is on Twitter, so it could be somebody lying, but I honestly think this was an honest mistake. I don't think she caught it.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. Because everybody just assumed that it was done to be funny or something. I think she just split it. Because as a graphic designer, I have to do this with shit sometimes. Now, I have a personal issue with splitting words. So
I do too.
I will take out, I would take out I would take out vowels before I'll extend a word to, because most people, their brain will fill in the difference. But yeah, it jumped out with me as soon as I saw it. I was like, yeah, this is problematic.
Oh, absolutely. I was like, what? So some of the jokes were chill, niggas. Somebody was like, they called Zendaya a what? What else? Someone was like, now whose cousin made that? Then look, I'm not black. I'm a CHALLE nigga. Wait, I didn't fully understand that one. Oh, this was my favorite. what y'all and niggas up to this weekend?
That was the best one. That was the best
Yeah,
one.
Yeah. And so it turns out that allegedly it was created by someone. It's a Black person who owns this account. But like, I'm with Antoine. It's Twitter, so who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? And then what's funny though is the film production. The marketing team was like, so they reshared it, but then they were like, here are the real posters. So it's like they still continue to get like the views from everybody checking for that one. Because
the marketing people reshared this?
Yeah, however, I think they retweeted it and was like, oh, but here are the real posters. And
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's marketing. So, I mean, it got people talking about it. Because I saw, for some reason, because this movie was delayed. I saw the trailer for this a long time ago. It got delayed for some reason. This movie been done for years. Why they?
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's been done for years. I don't know why it took them so long, but yeah, it looked good. The movie actually looks good if you see the premise of it in the trailer. But
oh yeah, I've seen the trailer, and then they said it did really good this weekend.
Oh, okay. Where's Zendaya? When Zendaya is in something, it's gonna blow up. So
yeah. So yeah, I just literally my initial on Friday I was like fully indignant, and then on Monday or Sunday I was like, oh, it wasn't real. Look, thank God. So that was problematic. And then someone said, like, you don't have to pull a picture back up, but the image that's supposed to be her, first of all, she's a little thicker, and somebody's like, it looks like she got on Tim's. Like,
yeah.
So, but yeah, like you said, somebody was like, and this is why DEI hires are important. Yes. So that I'm glad that got cleared up. Look, Colin said, Challenger social media said, we're not doing that. And then also another topic that I brought up at the last minute on Friday because I had just seen it. This goddamn governor of South Dakota, this lady, no. Even MAGA is like, okay, girl, you doing too much. So thank you. And I decided to share the opinion piece because it covered like a lot of ground as far as like what she talked about in her book.
Mm-hmm.
And so the headline is opinion piece. Kristi Noem might have underestimated the decency of dog lovers. How about that? So as a quick recap, this heifer had a dog that she felt like was untrainable, was 14 months. And so instead of trying to figure out, rehome it, maybe just do something else, she said, well, I'm just going to kill it. Like, that was the decision. And because when I first was talking about it on Friday, and I remember she said it killed a chicken and then it bit her or tried to bite her or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize that the dog had escaped from a car and saw the chickens and got excited.
Yes.
And so somebody else was like, well, how did the dog escape from the car? Like, that sounds like you.
She doesn't speak on that part. She just says the dog escaped from the car.
Okay. And 14-month-old dog, it's a dog that's supposed to be a hunting dog. And so it was trained, my understanding, to hunt chickens and such. So like, if it's still in a training process and it sees a chicken, what the fuck you think is about to happen?
That's the part that she conveniently leaves out. It sounds like this is something that can happen with any dog that's trained to hunt birds. So this one got a little excited. You gotta, whatever it is you normally do with a dog that's too excited when it's supposed to hunt something, you do your due diligence. You don't kill the motherfucker the first day out because he got excited. I mean, I don't know. I think when all is said and done, this was similar to when Sarah Palin used to flex her hunting skills to try and endear herself to the male Republicans who were supposed to be part of her constituency. And I think that's what she was attempting to do here. And also, because it's similar. You know how niggas will tell you, girl, because a hit dog will holler. It's like, just because you say that don't mean the nigga is lying. It sound cute, but it doesn't mean that. It's a nice little anecdote to make the conversation interesting, but she's trying to allude to these stories being shared to show her constituency that when something nasty and dirty, something where you got to get your hands dirty that people normally would stray away from or say, oh, that's too much, I can't handle it, she's willing to do it. And that's disgusting to try and find a parallel between those two. The math not mathing, as the kids say.
No. And when she tells the story that her daughter came home and was confused and like, where's Cricket? And, she's like, well, Cricket and a goat got taken out.
And look, here's my thing too. She also tried to, this cake and eat it too shit is out of control. She tried to make it seem like, oh yeah, this dog was purchased for something very specific. It wasn't like a family pet. And it's like, if your daughter is coming home from school asking about it and y'all done named this motherfucker Cricket, it's a goddamn pet. If it's a dog for hunting, don't name it Cricket. Don't let your daughter form a relationship with it if it's a hunting dog. So yeah, your story is just all over the place. I question whether this shit even happened for real, to be honest.
Tony said the upper room. I cannot. So you know what? And it's funny because the opinion piece talks about this wasn't a gotcha question, right? This wasn't like we heard about a journalist heard about the story and asked her about it. She freely shared this shit. Honestly, Antoine, I don't think it's made up. I think she thought, which is what she has said. She was like, this is an example of having to do the hard to make the difficult decision. And she's proud of it. She's she's fucking doubling down. She's stepping in her crazy shit, barbaric, as Colin noted.
I'm like, are you just finna go start shooting Democrats that don't act right? Is that what you fucking saying? Bitch, you could try it.
Right, because like, what are you signaling broadly, right? Because since your party out here, MAGA, Trumpers out here talking mad reckless, right? And talking about, oh, it's going to pop off, it's going to go down if our dude ain't getting in the White House. Like, or, I'm sorry, and if he does get in the White House, it's still going down because y'all talking about rounding up journalists and motherfuckers who don't like y'all.
Yeah. Because then it feels like it's a dog whistle. Like, we hear a nasty story about a woman killing an innocent dog, and with her, she's like, that's not the message I'm conveying. You got to be smarter than that. I mean, that really does seem like what's happening here. And the fact that they get away with this shit, when you question them on it, they act like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. It was just a story that I was telling. It's like, you know what the fuck you doing.
Okay. And the other aspect, everything you said, and then also in this opinion piece, they talked about Trump's antipathy to dogs, right? And he was the first president in 120 years to not have a pet dog in the White House. Like, that is a part of tradition with the White House. And he famously don't fuck with dogs, which again should tell you something. I'm not saying everybody got like dogs. Hell, Barack Obama allergic to them. They found a motherfucking, hypoallergenic big ass dog that works with their household, right? Because this is what you do. So that's the other thing too. People are hypothesizing that she may have, that again, dog whistle to him. Look, I mean, you don't like dogs. I'm not afraid to put one down. You know what I mean? Like, who the fuck knows, right? Like, so.
So is it her? Because I get all my information from you, Crescent. Is it her and Stefanik are the two that are kind of in the run? People think they're in the running for vice president to run with them.
So those two, black man with the gums, Tim Scott, DeSantis possibly, but I don't think so. It's really those three as far as off the top of my head, and I feel like there's like two more, but those three are the ones who are like legitimately like making a play for it. Like, visually.
Why just all of a sudden I start thinking of Golem from fucking Lord of the Rings when you said Tim Scott? I don't know, for some reason.
That's the gums that all kind of work together. And
I'm not gonna. Y'all ain't finna pull me out my spirit. I ain't finna make fun of nobody's mouth.
Antoine, he don't fuck with us. He not for the community, okay? So you don't have to cut him no type of slack. No, he not for us, okay? No.
Is he still with the white girl? Is he still with her? The beard, whatever.
Engaged. That's the fiance. I don't know when they get married. Somebody look it up.
Did she just come out of nowhere? What?
Yes.
That feels like a beard.
I might
see that nigga in the bathhouse. I don't know. I don't know.
Look, you're gonna be fighting Lady G to get next to him. I'm sorry, did I say that out loud? So oh, also, thank you, Tony. That Carrie lady from Nevada. Carrie Lake. I was like, I'm missing
Oh
somebody.
yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Princess in the chat. What's up, Princess Smith? Hey, what's going on?
Oh wow.
I know, right? So I want to read what Kristi Noem. First of all, your name, I don't like you for a bunch of reasons. That's like this the shit you pulling with the Native American tribes. Fuck you. And now with this dog, no. So she said, I can understand why some people are upset about a 20-year-old story of cricket. What a cute name. Like, what are you talking about? One of the working dogs at our ranch in my upcoming book, No Going Back. The book is filled with many honest stories of my life, good and bad days, challenges, painful decisions, and lessons learned. Here's the kicker. Not Herschel Walker. Girl, call him, stop.
Not the abortion machine. Not the abortion machine.
I was like, I automatically attributed that to Sarah. Sorry. So then she continues. She's like, the fact is, this is what I appreciate, Antoine. She goes, the fact is, South Dakota law states that dogs who attack and kill livestock can be put down. Oh, so, okay.
You can't justify this.
Given that cricket has shown aggressive behavior toward people by biting them, I decided what I did. I'm sorry, he showed aggressive behavior toward, I sound like just you, because you tried to stop him from killing the motherfucking chicken, which is what he was trained to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you see Tony's comment?
The starved look of desperation that Tim Scott just gives off. Golem isn't a stretch. What is his precious? Is his precious literally Trump? Maybe it's Trump's farts. Maybe it's Trump farts. That's what his precious is. He can't get enough.
Okay, now I'm grossed out and my stomach hurts.
It's disgusting.
Sorry, I gotta pause on that for a second. Is Trump his precious? I think so. I think so. Not the farts, just Trump as a whole. Not the coon icon.
The coon icon is funny because it'd be tiny. You got to really look at it and be like, oh, I get it.
Sorry, and Karen's comment we did have up there, but it says, I think Noam and Stefani can just give up on being VP. Trump doesn't respect women, period. True.
Well,
but they also clearly are
my only thing with that is he'll respect them if they'll get him elected. So we all know he'll compromise. That'll be interesting because because on paper the women make more sense in terms of likability than DeSantis because I think that ship is sailed.
I think so too. I don't think it'll be DeSantis though. They met up over the weekend. I think got breakfast together to squash, because DeSantis finally started saying some negative shit about him toward the end of the debates. 50-11. Like, it was like the last two. He was like, well, we should be moving on from whatever. So they got together because DeSantis is supposed to be helping him fundraise. And I'm like, what do you call him? What do you call him? Boots? What do you call DeSantis?
Well, I call him a lot. I call him Nancy Sinatra. Trump call him Meatball Ron. But yeah, because Nancy Sinatra made these boots are made for walking. Shit, we could call him Jessica Simpson too, because she did a remake of it.
Okay. So I'm like, that's not a man you want to open it up for you anywhere. He don't exude forcefulness. He don't, that's not the dude. So good luck.
No.
Wait, what is Sarah talking about? Dude got a 401k. Dog got a 401k9 and pay. Sarah. Dog got a 401k9 and paid lunches. A whole W2, huh? Right. Like, you talk about working dog. I agree, Karen. DeSantis is a black hole personality. And DeSatan. Okay, so Bill Barr was interviewed, I think, over the weekend. And so what he said, I forgot exactly when he said it. No, his first comment about Trump, I forgot when exactly this was said, but he basically said Trump doesn't belong anywhere near the Oval Office. Like, that came out of his mouth.
Yes.
And now he's like, oh, but I'm voting for him.
Yeah. He lacks a spine.
Oh,
That's why it really does feel, the word mafia has been popping up a lot when we discuss these situations. Nobody wants to be the odd man. Nobody wants to be the Mitt Romney, where you're just completely excommunicated. You can't come to the barbecue. Nobody will talk to you. So Barr clearly still wants to be in these political circles. And, in his mind, if his friend wins, if Trump wins, he wants to at least still have his hat in the ring if it goes down. So it's just ass kissing. That's what it. Nobody has a spine. Nobody stands. None of these motherfuckers. You will never hear the term "standing on business" be associated with any of these people because they flip flop all over the place. When it's convenient, when it's scary, when it looks like he might be going to jail, he might be convicted. You out here running your mouth saying, "Yeah, the nigga wasn't never shit. He still ain't shit. Fuck his kids." And then, when nothing happens, you like, well, my words were misinterpreted. They were taken out of context, and I'm still gonna vote for him. Same thing with Lady G. When Lady G, when Trump said he wasn't gonna go for a national abortion, because Lady G was standing on business on that one, even though knowing goddamn well he ain't never been near no pussy, was never in a situation where he could potentially produce a child with a woman, because we know what you into, but. Yeah. Allegedly. Yeah, allegedly. Sorry to this man.
Barely.
Yeah.
Wait, so I want to read Barr's exact quotes. I mean, Antoine nicely recapped it. But so Barr was more critical of Trump after he got indicted. The first indictment, I think the federal election indictment, because there's so many. Okay?
Right.
So he said, he described his actions, he said, as nauseating and despicable, adding, someone who engaged in that kind of bullying about a process that is fundamental to our system and to our self-government shouldn't be anywhere near the Oval Office. Them your words, player, right? Verbatim.
Yeah.
That is what you said. There is a video. So now, circle back to where we are. And honestly, I think part of that, I think he thought, like the rest of us thought, that federal election case in particular would move forward faster.
He definitely thought that.
So he did not think that this is where we were going to be at this juncture,
no.
Sadly. Right? So now he says, I think Biden is unfit for office. But the reason why he says he thinks Biden is unfit for, not because of Biden's age, he says, I think Trump would do less damage than Biden as a threat to our democracy. I think the real threat to democracy is the progressive movement.
How you fix your mouth to say that?
So you a whole lawyer. You was a whole AG, right? Like, and to some degree on paper, legitimately mostly qualified to be that, right?
Because he's worked for multiple presidents, correct? Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if he's worked for multiple presidents, but he has been in that space for a minute.
Yeah.
I can't remember his background. But it was kind of like, okay, you legitimately have a background, like you've been doing this. Not like some of the people who are now sitting on the bench, the Supreme Court, who honestly don't belong there. Okay.
Right.
So, and the journalist was like, just to be clear, okay, just you're voting for someone who you believe tried to subvert the peaceful transfer of power, that can't even achieve its own policies, that lied about an election. You're going to vote for somebody facing 88 criminal counts. So then he tries to equivocate. He's like, 88 criminal counts, a lot of those are. So she cut him off. Hold on. So she was like, even if 10 are accurate. He's like, yeah, the answer is yes. I'm supporting the Republican ticket. Like, you have no spine. Use a full.
Because you're not giving a real explanation, because when you just say Biden is worse and then somebody throws in your face, this motherfucker 88, count them. Well, I'm not sure. And it just goes to show it doesn't matter what's on the other side. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't. And this is, I'm surprised though she didn't ask about Project 2025, because as he then says, he's like, the threat to freedom and democracy has always been on the left. You full of shit. He says, I think the real threat to democracy is the progressive movement, right? I said in the Biden administration. So there's a whole outline, Project 2025, of how they plan to circumvent Congress to put a national abortion ban in place, how they plan to fire all these, federal government employees so they can consolidate power. But the threat to democracy is from the left. Okay. Because I would have asked him about Project 2025. Go ahead.
What's a bigger threat to democracy than trying to steal an election? Democracy means the people have spoken, they chose the candidate, and that is who is supposed to move forward. You are saying, fuck the will of the people, I'm going to stay in power. That's dictatorship. That is the opposite of democracy. You literally can't shit on it any more than that. I don't remember Biden trying to do that. So, yeah, you a pussy. That's all it is. You a pussy, and you like licking his balls in the ring, and it's okay. That's who you are.
So thank you guys. Militia, I love y'all. So Prentice, like, he was the AG for George H.W. Bush.
Okay.
Thank you. And then actually Tony said he's been AG twice and WAG once. And he also said he's a shameful example of a human being. Facts. Right. So Danielle said, you can't tell me he hasn't threatened the people who ride so hard for him and or 180 their stances to expose all their dirt. Probably, yeah, talking about Trump. And that's the thing, Trump, because when Barr was finally like growing a spine and talking shit about him, Trump, of course, in response was like, well, fuck you too. But again, that's the other thing too. Like, y'all let this man talk real reckless about yourself, your families, your face, right? Like your grandparents.
Your wife ugly. Like, if I'm married and you call my wife ugly, when I see you in public, you getting the shit slapped out of you. I don't give a fuck who you are. You don't say shit like that. It's on site. It's on site.
So on site. I thought I had one more comment about this asshole, but I probably don't, because when you were saying what is a threat to democracy? Somebody who tried to overthrow an election, right? Also, this motherfucker got state secrets literally in his bathroom. That's not a threat to democracy.
That's a threat to democracy as well. Yeah. Okay. Also, the chronic nepotism, all of it, none of it is democratic. You love appointing people that are related to you, that are convenient for you. You try to steal an election. It is. It's a whole list. You won't return fucking classified documents. You make up rules as you go along. It sounds a lot like what the founding fathers were running from when they came here to America for a fresh start.
Okay, so these are the things and I didn't see the whole interview, and I know she sounds like she did push back, but literally there is a face you make when somebody is just straight talking just the garbage that is coming out of their mouths.
Yes.
Because again, the things we just even noted, he tried to overthrow an election, but Biden's the threat to democracy. He got state secrets in his bathroom, but Biden is a threat to democracy. I mean, like, you got a whole law degree. Like, you were AG twice.
Yeah.
And this the line you want to go with? Okay, bet. Next question. Like I'm like, actually, I've been like, we're done. Like, we're done. I don't even need to keep talking.
There's no need to talk.
Yeah. So, okay, moving on. Speaking of these crazy people, New York Times versus Biden. Sorry. Okay, so Politico did this report talking about the friction between New York Times and the White House, because what's been happening is Biden has given the New York Times one of those like exclusive in-depth interviews. I don't know if he has ever, but he definitely hasn't recently. Okay. Right. And they mad about it. And so I noticed this last week because there's a journalist that I follow who I really respect. She was the first one talking about it. She was just like, I don't know what's wrong with Biden. He's out here like not, and it's not even, she doesn't work for New York Times, but she was like kind of out here talking on behalf of her colleagues. And cats were like, girl, this ain't the message. Like, what is you doing? Right? Like, and they're like, there's a reason why. It's because remember the Robert Hur report came out and they kept talking about, he's doddering and, like, we ain't gonna prosecute him because he's forgetful and shit. They're like, y'all ran 50-11 fucking stories on the front page about that.
Yeah.
Right? So Biden, and this is why, again, y'all keep talking shit about Biden. Biden gully. Fuck all y'all, okay? Dark Brandon is a real person. He said, so this was one of the tweets that was going back and forth. They're like, honestly, I'm sorry, let me leave that up there. So one person goes, the New York Times reporter says their nonstop coverage of Biden's age is retribution for not giving their boss an interview, right? And so I can't pronounce Slutson, the family that owns the New York Times is now being led by like one of the younger people. He's like 42 or something. He's the one that's pissed that Biden hasn't done any interviews and quietly encourages all this tough reporting on his age, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody noted, this guy, Dan Cholsky, said, honestly, this goes back to 2019 when Biden humiliated the New York editorial board during their clownish endorsement process. They wrote him off. He proved them wrong. Then he had the audacity to steer the party away from the niche vanities of their elite bubble and rebuild it around, what was the rest of that thing? Did they keep going? Sorry, hold on.
No, that's where they left it.
Oh, I guess it goes into like the article. I don't know. But so I was like, oh, so now I'm intrigued. I'm like, oh, it's beef? Like what? And again, New York Times, Washington Post, those are key. Like, right, those are the key publications. Wall Street Journal is very much has a conservative slant. So it's up there, but like New York Times and Washington Post are the ones people go to. CNN too. I don't want to shade CNN.
Yeah.
But in terms of like a printed publication, still. So now the fact that Biden gave an interview to Howard Stern last week.
I didn't even know that.
Oh, yes.
I didn't even know that.
So them cats is even more pissed off because they're like, oh, you fucking with Howard Stern and you still not fucking with us?
Yeah, he pulling the Beyonce on them. I mean, this is what Beyonce did. Beyonce did it to the whole industry because they used to talk reckless about her and speculate. But because I really think the last straw for Beyonce was when she did their interview and she got up and then everybody made a meme out of it, the way her stomach moved, and said she wasn't really
pregnant. They're like, she ain't pregnant.
I think that was her last. I think she was at the end of her rope. She's like, nah, I'm not fucking pregnant. Like, I'm not talking to y'all no more. So I think in this case, the New York Times is maybe an anthropomorphized version of the industry that questioned Beyonce's pregnancy, and he sees them in the same light, and he's like, you will not be speaking to me again. I'm gonna give interviews to all your motherfucking friends. I'm gonna leave you out there like the deserted fucking island that you are, and you can speak on me all you want, but you will get no conversation from me.
Right?
He pulled his Beyonce.
Y'all keep running these headlines about his age. Y'all keep talking big shit about Hunter Biden, right? Whereas, and our democracy literally at stake. I forgot one headline because, again, the people I follow on Twitter are like, fuck New York Times. So they're constantly like doing screenshots of headlines. They're like, this is the headline. This is what y'all doing. And there's a parody account called New York Times Pitchbot. Sometimes they'll just do the screenshot of an actual. Like, we can't even do that. We can't, like, what? There's no joke to be made because for real, this is what y'all doing?
A friend of mine is Iraqi American, and he pointed out to me just how terribly biased their coverage of everything involving, over there. And yeah, he was like, it's just unconscionable to do that. Like, you're supposed to be fair and balanced and objective. And every newspaper has their own leaning. They tend to be more liberal leaning. But yeah, when it comes to that, it's like, no, you can't follow the status quo and do what the government been doing all this time and, pulling the wool over our eyes when it comes to what's going on over there. So yeah, they've been dropping the ball. Yeah.
They in a lot of different ways. And this is what I was trying to add on to it, which is what Colin just noted. They focus on Biden's age and not Trump's diminishment. Please. Right. The headlines need to be, our democracy is at stake. And they've reported on Project 2025. It's not that they're ignoring these stories, but these people are not the same at all. They are not on the same level. One person is proud of our country and actually trying to like move us forward progressively and make sure everybody gets to vote. Okay. Make sure there's resources for everybody who's here. Another motherfucker is on trial for trying to overthrow an election.
And it's also one thing. It's also one thing to beat a dead horse. It's like, yeah, Biden stumbles sometimes over his words, but the spirit behind what he's saying is still respectful, and he's a career politician. He's good at what he does, as opposed to the other side who fucking freestyles nonsense while running for president. Like, that needs to be pointed out.
Also, I'm sorry, He is sitting in a courtroom right now on trial.
By himself, because by himself, like as noted, nobody wants that in their life. Nobody wants the stank.
Okay, so Tony's comment to that stank. I'm still amazed that everyone ignores the full of shapewear diaper that Donald J. Trump wears.
Right. It does look like that. It does look like that.
And I'm not even saying salacious. Sounds like there might be a story there. Like, what's up? Like, talking about who might be competent. Like, just saying. But again, how many times have we shown? I mean, not a lot, but when we've seen videos of other people capturing the word salad insanity that comes out of Trump's mouth, why is that not given a fucking full page, front page ad? Like, he's running for the presidency again.
Biden has never rambled nonsense like that. He might stumble because he has a stammer. He's done that a couple times. But, like, what was the last one we just talked about it maybe 2 or 3 episodes ago?
Gettysburg, when he was
Yes. Clearly had no idea what he was talking about. And for people to act like, it's like, come on, dude. And this election is too important for people to be standing on stage unprepared, rattling off a bunch of fucking nonsense about American history that they're unfamiliar with. Like, come on.
Oh my God. Hi CJ. CJ's in the chat.
Hey CJ.
So many problems. Okay, so to nerd prom, right? So continuing on with this because Biden got in a lot of zingers. And so I'm gonna start with him because he went first and then Colin, and I didn't even get a chance to see all of Colin's shit. But Biden said, of course, he was like, yes, age is an issue. I'm a grown man running against a 6-year-old.
I wish he had said grown ass man. Oh my God, I wish he would have said grown ass man.
Antoine,
I'm a grown ass man.
He might have wanted to, and they might have made him take it out.
They probably did. I need to watch this. I only read the content. I haven't, because the Colin Jost, is it Colin or Colin? It's Colin Jost.
Colin.
Yeah, Colin Jost. That clip was making more rounds than anything else. I saw that one. Yeah, he did. Biden did well. It was tasteful. It was funny. It was right. It was on message for an old ass man. You didn't say grown ass man because you're an old ass man. It ain't gonna come out right. So yeah.
Okay. Hi, Kristen. Kristen said we look good tonight. Oh, thank you, because I have a whole situation going on. So, exhale. So he also continues. He said, I had a great stretch since the State of the Union, but Donald has had a few tough days. You might call it stormy weather.
That one went over my head at first.
Really?
It really did. It really did go over my head at first. And I'm like, oh, porn. Okay.
Yes, Stormy Daniel. Oh my God.
Okay, I got the clip of the dude that bombed at the beginning.
Okay. Hold that. Okay. We'll do it after we talk about Colin, because it'll be in contrast to the quality material, and then he tried. So then he also has some smoke for a couple other people. So Biden said, being here is a reminder that folks think what's going on in Congress is political theater. That's not true. If Congress were theater, they'd have thrown out Lauren Boebert a long time ago, which is a dig on her Beetlejuice situation when she got caught up in this groping scandal at a Broadway show.
Were we on the air when that happened? I don't feel like we discussed this.
I don't think so. Yeah, you're right. I don't know.
So for the viewers, this representative, I don't know, I don't remember where she's from, but she's a hardcore right-wing MAGA representative in Congress. And she went to see Beetlejuice with this guy I guess she was dating, because I don't know if she married or not. And full on, he playing with her titties in the theater, and she's jerking him off like it's a dry rub, though. It's a dry rub. She ain't pulled a dick out. And they got the shit on tape.
Oh, Tony said we did talk about it.
Oh, we did.
It's a lot of shows.
I just feel like I feel like I would have memorable commentary that I would remember from that, but it's so much.
I love.
so
He's like,
much.
you work, we
Colorado.
did. Sarah. Okay. Before I continue with some of Biden's singers, Kristen said, "Not that you don't always look good, you both look especially preserved and moisturized."
Thank you. I'm actually on the skin rebound. Whenever I was in Phoenix, then Chicago, and my skin been fucked up since then. It's still coming back, but I look better because I'm next to her. That's how it always works.
Oh, thank you. Yay. Okay, so his next target was the media. So Biden said, "To all my friends in the press and Fox News, some of you complain that I don't take enough of your questions. No comment." He's funny. I'm like, I don't know why y'all mad at this man. So then he goes, of course, the New York Times issued a statement blasting me for, quote, actively and effectively avoiding independent journalists. He said, hey, if that's what it takes to get the New York Times to say I'm active and effective, I'm for it.
That was good.
I fucking love him.
That was good.
He closed with, he's like, I'm not really here to roast the GOP. That's not my style. That's hilarious. Besides, there's nothing I can say about the GOP that Kevin McCarthy hasn't already put on tape.
Okay, he did, and he did it all without cue cards and a prompter. Apparently, he just did this shit. It was, it was in the pocket. So,
okay, so and he was but he also did get serious. He's like, look, this is all jokes aside, this shit is serious, and I'm gonna need y'all to really be paying attention and do the right thing. Okay, so Colin Jost, a couple of his zingers, he was like, it's the end of an era. Rupert Murdoch stepped down at Fox News, which is strange. I didn't think there was a step down from Fox News. And then again, just in terms of what we've been talking about, when we were talking about Bill Barr and his just blatant, this gross, he's lying. Like he know he wrong. He know that.
Yeah.
Hey, Lisa, thank you. Yay, glow. So Colin said the Republican candidate for president owes $500 million in fines for bank fraud and is currently spending his days farting himself awake during a porn star hush money trial. And the race is tied. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, also continues, the candidate who is a famous New York City playboy took abortion rights away. And the guy who's trying to give you back your abortion rights is an 80-year-old Catholic. What universe? What is happening? So again, I didn't get a chance to actually catch all of Collins because it was 25 minutes or some shit. I was like, I don't have time right now.
And Biden said his wife is funnier than him because he's married to Scarlett.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. I'm gonna watch that whole thing. That'll bring me some much needed joy.
Yeah, it's good. I want to catch this. I do like him. Him and Michael Che together on Weekend Update it's a good combo.
It took a while for them to, especially Michael, but it's the two of them together that make it. One of them by themselves, it don't work. It's their relationship, especially when Michael Che makes fun of him for being a white boy, and he says some real ratchet shit. The faces that they make.
Dude, when they do, and I think they either do it at the end of the year, so halfway through the season, or they do it at the end of a season, when they write jokes for each other, and the other one absolutely does not know what's coming. And so they're on the air, and those jokes are like when I say terrible, I mean, like you said, some real racist, ratchet, crazy shit.
And sometimes they don't. Sometimes they don't make it through it. They just start laughing before they finish reading it. Yeah, they're hilarious.
Yeah. So I technically do have a hard out at 8. No pun intended. No diddy. I don't know. What do we say now? Like no homo. I don't know. What do we say?
We say no diddy, no homo. What do we say?
I don't know what the phrase is. What are the kids saying?
It's so many, because remember, for the longest, if you had said that, then I would have said pause.
That's it. That was one.
We got a hard out at 8. Pause, nigga. As a homosexual, I will give them credit. That the pause one was funny. The pause one used to make me laugh.
That shit was awesome.
Because pause literally just means you said something gay. it's not necessarily a homophobic response. It's just acknowledging that shit was gay that you just said.
Oh my God. Wait, Antoine. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with a heart out. You know, my birthday coming up. Princess is not no Puffy. It's No Diddy. That's what the song is. Ain't it a song now called No Diddy? Isn't that what Gucci Mane's song is?
Yeah, Gucci's is no. No, Gucci's song is literally called "Take That." but the line throughout the song is No Diddy. So every line is like no one. He's like we with a bunch of bitches that's of age. No Diddy. None of these bitches have been paid. No Diddy. Now he didn't say that. I'm making that up, but that's the premise of the song. You say a bunch of shit that's kind of ratchet, but it's legal, and then you say No Diddy at the end of every bar.
But also, someone else is the one who came up with it. It wasn't Gucci. He just capitalized on it and made a song. But somebody else was doing, I think, an podcast interview or something. But it's also an allusion to, I think, like some homosexual situation. So instead of pause, it's No Diddy.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Princess is like, wow. Yeah. Also, if y'all don't know, Anton will make up lyrics on the spot, and it's actually super awesome. I love it.
Oh, you know something that I think I want to do? I'm going to have to do my research, but Crescent sent me and Danielle a clip of a song called Amanda.
It's so good. It's so good.
But see, that's something low key. They got the AI tools now. It's one called Udio that'll do it. You can give it lyrics and give it a style, and it will fucking kick out a song. That I guarantee that's how that person did it. But if y'all get a chance, damn. Shit.
What?
Shit, we should have tried to play that shit.
Let's Wednesday, because I gotta go.
We'll do it Wednesday.
I gotta go pick up my dog.
Yeah. At any rate, y'all, it's a like an old soul, like Stax style song, and it's called Amanda, and the song is about the fucking Amanda Seals interview with Shannon Sharp. And
so good.
The hook at one point, they keep singing white supremacy because she keeps saying in the song, all her problems are connected to white supremacy. It is genius.
It's so great. So yeah, we're gonna try to play a clip of it on Wednesday. Last topic is who is safer, a man or a bear? I don't know why Antoine don't like this question. So you know how TikTok get down. So man on the street walking up on people, right? He asked this woman, so if you guys stranded in the woods, forest, whatever, who would you prefer to, come across? A man or a bear? Right now, damn near every single woman has said bear. And here's why. They're like, first of all, bear might actually just leave me the fuck alone, okay? Like, if the bear's not agitated, like super hungry, you know what I mean? They might just be like, oh, hey, human, what's up? Keep it pushing. Or on the other side, and this is real hectic, but facts, they're like, I mean, if the bear gonna kill me, the bear's just gonna kill me. It ain't gonna rape me first and then kill me. So then another one I saw, somebody said, if the bear attacks me and I survive, at least nobody gonna ask me, well, what was you wearing? Was you drunk? Antoine, are we wrong? Are we wrong, Antoine? Are these not situations?
Yeah, look, everybody want a bear until them hormones start kicking in and everybody start craving some good dick. That's when everybody, that's when you go have to start reconsidering whether you want a bear or a man in them woods. But at the same time, it's no guarantee if you pick the man that it's a man you want to fuck. So this is a card game. This is a crap game.
It's about survival. Can I get out of the forest alive? It ain't about getting no ass. It's like, can I survive? Who might I be the safest with? Like, who might I actually have a chance of getting out of this alive?
Because see, here's the thing. If it's a man, it could go either way. Y'all could team up and help each other. And look, if he cute, it might turn into something else. But you know, if you stuck out there with R. Kelly and I don't know, maybe Chris Brown or I don't know. I don't know. Take your pick. Take your pick.
I'm sorry, a pastor, one of these motherfucking cops that just got like pulled out on like pedophile charges because they all over my timeline. They all over my timeline.
So it depends on the bear and it depends on the nigga that you go be stuck out there with.
By the way, when we say nigga, that's cross racial, transracial. I don't know. Like it's it applies.
I call Trump a nigga all the time.
Because he is. Because if the behavior fits, this is what you get to do. So what's funny is there were two, I included two tweets, TikTok, whatever fuck, on Show Flow that were wives asking their husbands, if we had to leave our daughter in the woods, would you prefer to be with a man or a bear? Dude, the first dad took forever to answer.
7 minutes. They condensed it. It was 7 minutes.
And she's like, what is it? A man or a bear? He was like, I mean, maybe the bear might think she a cub and try and take care of it. And she was like, isn't that fucked up? That you're like, I'm still thinking about the bear. And then the other dude, another one who he was making all these faces, Antoine, did you see him sitting? He was just like, yes. I don't like this question. I don't like it.
Yeah. And because he kept trying to get details, he's like, "But which man is it?" And the woman was like, "This is all the information we have. You're playing roulette. Is it gonna be a nice bear? If it's a man, is it gonna be an asshole? Is it gonna be a rapist? The options for the bear, because the thing is, it's the hate that you know. It's like the enemy that you know. So with a bear, you know exactly what you're dealing with. It might be scary." But if you know the rules with bears, y'all know all the bears got different rules. Polar bears react to humans differently from black bears. It depends on the bear. So if you know if you know how bears work, you at least know what you're dealing with. But if it's a man, you have no idea what you're dealing with. It could be a good guy, a bad guy, a strange guy. You don't know.
Right. And then it's funny, I had a thought, but I'm gonna circle back to that super quick. The second father in the second video I had the wife said, well, what if it's a nice man? He's like, that's worse. I was like, goddamn.
Yeah, he sure did say that. Oh, yeah. And I'm sorry. Danielle said she sent it to us. I thought it was you that sent that to us.
Send it. Maybe she sent it again. I sent it.
Oh, okay.
I sent it.
So wait a minute. So CJ, you know the song we talking about then. Yeah, it sounds like she heard it. Yeah, and apparently there's more. So, y'all don't let me get a hold of that technology. We'll have a whole Madness Collective fucking Spotify playlist every goddamn week. Cause it's not hard to do. Yeah, we go look into that.
Yeah, remember I sent it with like several different fucking laughing emojis, and then Danielle was like, "This has no business being a whole bop," because it is.
It's my favorite thing of 2024.
It's so great. Oh
because God. It inspired me because I'm like, if this nigga did it, I could do it.
It's so awesome. We're going to aim for Wednesday to like let y'all get a taste of it.
Yeah, because we shouldn't get a copyright strike for that. We did get a strike for something.
I told you.
Yeah, but our video can't be played in a particular region, and it's somewhere on the other side of the world. So everybody in the U.S. can still watch it. So we good.
Because we played Beyonce's infomercial about the hair, but like the song was a part of that, and then there was one other thing.
Yeah, the one I'm pretty sure it was the Beyonce song that did it. Yeah,
I was like, she posted this herself, and she talking about her hair. Right. So what are we supposed to do?
That's why I like playing shit from Twitter. Twitter typically, it's also the format, like. Because Twitter is a smaller format and we don't make a gigantic thing of it, it don't trip off the censors. But obviously the Beyonce one did because the song was in it. Right. The audio did it. Yeah, so we good.
So Danielle's comment said, I'll take the bear. I think I can befriend the bear. He can be my bodyguard. Oh my God. Prentice said, damn, man has a bad PR problem. You ain't know this. You just now knowing this. Okay. The number, I had to tell one of my friends, one of my guy friends, I was like, you know the number of times I've had to walk down the street with my like key in between my knuckles because I had to be outside walking.
Shit, nigga,
Like,
I do that. And I'm a grown ass man. I'm 250 pounds. Shit, look, and at one point, I remember just probably a couple weeks ago, I was like, I remember literally thinking this to myself because niggas, because the sad part is I'm more likely to be assaulted by another black man than a white man when I'm out on the street. That's the sad truth.
well, it depends on where you are. If you're in the South.
Yeah. But I remember I was sitting there because I had my little thing, and I remember it just went through my head. I'm like, you should just get a switchblade.
Oh, wait, pause. Look, no, but pause like in a regular sense of pause.
Yeah.
And I just said the South, you could have been Southern Indiana. Hell, you could just be outside South Bend, Indiana, and it could be a situation with someone, just to be clear. But when I was in South Africa and we were just, we walking around, I was walking around with a switchblade because and this is not like I was in any place that I immediately knew was like dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Look, if you grew up in hood or even hood adjacent, you know places where you should not have your ass, okay? And I'm not even saying that. It's just culturally we were warned. Sometimes somebody will roll up on you and you're not really expecting. I said, okay, well, a bitch is ready. So let's not. Thankfully, I never had any issues. Yay. Okay.
I'm thinking of getting some bear spray for the car. Speaking of bears. That bear spray will fuck you up, I read.
I mean, look, it will be helpful if you come across a bear or man. So, I'll take some for my birthday.
Yeah, because I think the bear spray, you got to be careful because you will fuck yourself up while you trying to fuck the other person up with the bear spray.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. Because the bitch can be clumsy. So maybe not. Maybe I don't need that.
Oh, all right. I know we got a hard out. When I'm sure I've told this story before. When I was in college, I got really drunk with my friends, and we sitting in a room watching TV, having drinks. And my friend Margaret went to go do something, and her key ring was sitting there, and it had what I thought was Banaka on it. And I'm wasted. So I'm like, I'm a little, let me do a little freshen my breath up a little bit. Sprayed it in my mouth, and it was pepper spray.
Antoine! What happened?
It was a strong fucking spray that came out. A stream. And as soon as, luckily, and here's what I will tell you. I could have still fucked the nigga up after that happened. So I don't know how effective pepper spray is. I guess it depends on what pepper spray you're using. It didn't immobilize me. Like, my mouth was on fire, but it wasn't like, it was unpleasant, but it wasn't like I couldn't still fuck something up. Well, so I went in the bathroom, flushed it with water. It made it worse. The water made it worse.
I do think if you sprayed it in somebody's eyes,
I think it's the eyes, because I just sprayed it. I can't believe I'm admitting this. I sprayed it in my mouth. So
okay, before we get to the comments and people reacted to that, what you just shared. Okay, sorry. Okay, actually, I still need to wrap this up, but somebody else is taking the dogs. It is so great to have a village. Thank y'all. I'm going to just shout out Rochelle and Damu tonight. Fuck it, whatever. Love you guys. Thank you so much for saving my ass tonight. So, okay, wait. So, Column's comment saying I'm a bearer of bad news. I just wanted to highlight that.
Yeah, I put it up there.
Right. And then he also said, is the man Keanu Reeves, though? But that's the thing. Sure, Keanu's great. In fact, he might help your ass. We can build a fire together. You know what I mean? He might read some poetry. That could be a good look. He's all good. We don't know. Okay? Just said. So, okay,
Keanu a good one. That would be a good catch.
Man.
Yeah, Keanu. Okay,
because I know y'all be clowning me. I've never met the man. There was never a missed opportunity there. I don't know. He
cute. He take care of himself. He don't bother nobody. He seems compassionate.
Also, Antoine, he's had a series of films. It's the same, genre, like whatever it's called. But it's about they killed his dog, so he was like vengeance. So can you go after Kristi Noem? Can we? What's up? Can you run for president? Sorry. Okay, let me focus. So Neff said she's in ATL shooting. Hey, girl, hey. Long story short, she was walking around alone, 3 young boys. She said, I hated feeling like I was being judgmental. I had to call an Uber home. These are the things. These are the things.
No, and nobody should ever, you shouldn't feel, this is just statistics. And unfortunately, you know, my instincts tell me, like, sometimes people get in my car and I have to read people when I always look them in the face when they get in the car. And you ask some dudes to get in the car, like, you say, how you doing today? Man, I'm doing great. Like, nigga, what's popping? And it's like, I have to translate this. Is this just the nigga greeting, or is this motherfucker trying to, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but don't ever feel bad about having to. No, ultimately, it's better to insult somebody than to feel unsafe. It's better, put your safety first. Don't worry about how somebody go feel about how you reacting to them. No. That's the one thing, because a lot of women don't follow their fucking instincts. Go with your gut, your instinct first. That will, 95% of the time, that shit is on point.
Preach.
Trust it.
Facts.
Worst case scenario, a nigga go be mad at you because you misread him. We all go wake up and live another day.
Okay. One. Yeah. Two, this is also relevant with regard to relationships. And I am saying this because I have a friend who's dealing with a friend who is dealing with, I'm like, this nigga is a lying manipulator, terrible human being. I don't know why you won't. Anyway, just saying, if your gut is saying things, you should listen to it, okay? If you in your 20s, you're like, I don't know, whatever, okay? Once you get to a certain age, please listen to your motherfucking gut. Listen to your friends. Like legitimate friends who got your back, and they're like, look at here, girl. Okay, what he telling you? That shit ain't adding up.
Yeah, because particularly if let's say you in a situation and you reacted a particular way, and you end up later on having some sort of relationship with the person who you reacted to. If they say, yeah, you know, I tried to holler at you and you acted like I was trying to fucking rob you, and then you could say, I apologize for that. Your energy felt off to me, and now that I know you, I know that it wasn't, but I had to go with what my instincts were telling me. And you know, you need to be aware that sometimes your energy comes off in an aggressive manner. I ain't telling you to change, but I was trying to protect myself out in these motherfucking streets.
Like, you don't know what's going on out here? Bitches is choosing bears, okay? So, like, stop. Tony, hilariousness. Tony said South Africa is the reason that there are barbed condoms to make rapists think twice. That's not what I said was hilarious. I just wanted to highlight that.
I'm sorry, barbed condoms?
Oh, yeah, you ain't heard that? Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing.
Okay, we're going to address this on Wednesday. I'll do my research.
Okay, so everybody's reaction to you self-peppering yourself. CJ said, no, you didn't make yourself. Karen's like, oh my God.
I did. I really did. I really did do that.
Okay, Prentice said the opening of a romantic comedy. Prentice, you want to write that? We can all work together. CJ said he thought it was Banaka.
I was so drunk. I was so drunk when it happened. And look, God, just the other people are drunk just laughed at. I'm in the bathroom doing this. I'm in the bathroom going. Just getting clowned.
Oh God, I didn't turn my air on. I cannot. Okay, Kristen said Keanu was a good man, Savannah, in all caps. We gotta go. We gotta go. Thank y'all in the chat. Thank you, Melissa, for telling people to like the video. The video.
Yeah, like the video.
Yeah. And then wait. Oh, Tony smart ass said milk makes
capsaicin.
Thank you. Clump together. Water makes a spread. First of all, I don't know if I've ever seen that word before, and my vocabulary is pretty decent.
Oh, well, you know, I know. If you watch Hot Ones on YouTube, they tell you it. You know, that's the level of capsaicin determines how hot the hot sauce is. So it's inter-urban vernacular. It's in the ether now. Yeah.
Yeah, but look. Our audience is very smart, as we've noted. Okay, y'all. Some smart motherfuckers.
And in your defense, when the fuck would you have time to watch Hot Ones? We do this show 3 fucking times a week.
Nigga.
I'm supposed to go to work. I think I'm finna have me a couple drinks tonight. Shit, fuck it. I don't. Oh my god, I don't drink anywhere near I used to, which is a good as much as I used to. But it's a good thing. But it was a long day.
Okay, Princess said, "Now, what if you see Keanu and a bear on the New York subway?" Okay, we're gonna wrap up. And then Sarah said, "I'm gonna ask the bear if I can lap up for the ride." Thank y'all for watching. I'm glad.
We're gonna y'all. I found a video. Now I don't know how this makes y'all feel. I found a video of Amanda Seales. This was long before she was on Club Shay Shay. When Club Shay Shay came into existence and blew up. Literally saying, "Hey, Shannon, give me a call," because everybody requesting to be on the show. So I say this because for the people that are critical of Shannon's style of interviewing, Amanda is brilliant. She's the smartest person in the room whenever she walks in. So Amanda knew what she was dealing with when she asked to be on that man's show. She knew he was not Oprah Winfrey. So that's all I'm saying. She knew that. And she requested to be on the show. That shit is going. It's working for her though. Her name is everywhere. It's working for her.
It is. And I was having a conversation with Rochelle. Hey, Rochelle, again, because you looking out. You picked up a dog. Appreciate you, girl. But we were talking like right before we came on, and I said the same thing you said, not even knowing that she had requested to like be on his show.
I didn't know that.
But I was like, but you should know what you're getting into when you about to sit down with Shannon. Like,
yes.
Like, come on. So
thank
you for validating that. Thank you.
And look, and she been talking shit about Shannon. Yeah, when he came on and he invalidated how I feel as a black woman. I said, "Oh my God." Now, I'm like, Shannon, this is why.
Look,
that people don't know how she's gonna react when they interact with her. So that's why it's a little scary. It's like, hey, Amanda coming. I don't know. I might get canceled. I might be celebrated. I don't know what's gonna happen at the end. It's all on her.
But you know what? Exactly what you said is working for her. I really hope she capitalizes on it. I really hope she still has a management team.
I hope so too.
Yeah, just like let's figure out how to make this work for her because I really do want the best for her.
I do too.
Tony said she knew from the cat interview that everybody saw. Exactly. All right. Yeah, wrapping up. We'll be here Wednesday. I don't know what's happening on Friday. We still got to figure that out. But we will
yeah. Oh yeah. You know what?
Yes, dear.
We probably should just. Because you're gonna be gone, right?
And Danielle will be as well.
Oh no, y'all, we not gonna be here Friday then. It's Cress's birthday on Friday and she's out of town, so
I'm turning 21.
Yeah, we're not here Friday, but see, I'm supposed to not be in town the 17th, and she has something she has to do, but mine is in the air. I'm waiting for some confirmation. So
we'll be here all next week, Monday, Wednesday,
we're
Friday.
all next week. Yeah, we'll keep y'all posted. So yeah, we're just gonna let you know right now we will not be here on Friday. Maybe we'll do a little bit longer of a show on Wednesday, since y'all not gonna see us on Friday.
I think
maybe 90 minutes instead of 60.
Okay.
Not 120. We have gone over 2 hours before. Thank God we going in the opposite direction.
Dude, and remember COVID, we would do an easy 3 because everybody was back in the house. So, where the fuck was y'all going? Nobody's going anywhere. This is what we do. Thank you guys for the happy early birthday. Y'all can do it again on Wednesday. Come back. Come back on Wednesday. Tell a friend. Okay. I feel like I had one more thought, but fuck it. I'll save it for Wednesday. See y'all on Wednesday. Thank you for watching. Yay, go Militia. Oh, wait. Sorry. I don't look like I'm in jail. This is good. This is all good.
That's why the gray in the background makes your skin color pop out more than the concrete background. So that's why it looks like you're glowing anyway, because you got your hair there. But it's nicer. It's nicer to me.
Do you see Tony's comment? See, this is why I love y'all, but I don't fuck with y'all. So you want to read it? You can read it. I'm not gonna read it. You can read it. Antoine.
If offered the bag while celebrating your birthday, don't fuck up the bag, Crescent. At this point, look. There's a air of desperation in the atmosphere. It won't happen. It will not be turned down. I'm confident.
I'm
not you being desperate. Us being desperate on this show.
Look, I'm trying to get us a production deal and potentially come upon a kid or two. So, I'm gonna work it out. I'm gonna work it out. Okay. Be quiet, Sarah. Sarah said he ain't wrong though. We love you guys. Thank you for watching. We'll be back Wednesday. Goodbye.
Toodles to you niggas.